Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And Next Weather Chief Meteorologist Ivan Cabrera joins us once more with a look at the full forecast. Ivan?
Don't you miss how cold is it? How hot is it?
Yeah, we won't do that for a while, right?
Get to talk about more things.
How perfect is it?
It is about just on the money, man. I mean, this is quite something here. A nice stretch. We deserve it after last week and all that drizzle in the 50s for high temperatures. We were in the 50s this morning, but we covered to 80 degrees in the afternoon. We had a huge jump in temperature. That's what dry air can do. You can get really cool in the morning and then mild in the afternoon. But once the air starts getting more humid, that range starts getting a little bit smaller here. And by the end of the week, we're only going to have low and high 10-degree difference. 74 in Homestead. We're in the 60s, still down in the Keys. Just some high clouds rolling in from the Gulf. Not going to bother us at all. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny once again with temperatures one last night, I think, with widespread 50s. Thursday morning still okay, but then we'll start going to warm up. And in fact, temperatures are going to be difficult to get under 70 in some spots here, but we'll make it into the upper 60s at least. And then the weekend hasn't changed. This weak frontal boundary coming in, that'll be the warmest of the next 7 days here with temperatures surging into the 80s. And by then we'll introduce that humidity. So it is going to feel like a different season coming up for the weekend. Next for the rain tracker, just again, high clouds coming through. We get a little patchy fog across interior areas. If you're going to be traveling on the other side of the state, the Everglades will be very foggy tonight, but I think our western neighborhoods will fare better than this morning. And then you see just rolling this through, not much to and going into a Friday here, so steady as we go. The only thing that will change, again, by the time we get into the weekend, we're going to slip into that humidity. And it's not going to be oppressive. We're not talking about March, April kind of humidity, but it is going to be noticeably more humid for us. Rip current still on the low side for tomorrow. Boating conditions looking good. No alerts. See how the winds have been nice and calm here, so that is not aggravating season. We're going to continue with this trend for the next couple of days. So here are the temperatures. Once again, we had low to mid 50s overnight, upper 50s on the coast. So a couple of degrees, less cool tonight, but still the kind of weather you're going to bundle up in the morning for if you wake up early enough. And then by the afternoon, again, we'll jump to close to 80 degrees. So a big 20-degree jump once again. We'll stay in the 60s as we talk about. The Keys are always flipped, right? At night, the temperatures don't get as cool because you're surrounded by upper 60-degree water, and then during the day, that acts as natural air conditioning, essentially. So it's always a little bit cooler down there in the afternoons this time of year. 70s and upper 70s for the afternoon with highs near 80, and then for the rest of the week, we're looking pretty good. Breezy, but that south wind is what's going to give us the humidity return. And for the weekend, that'll mean low 80s. It'll feel like about 85 heading into early next week. Overnight temperatures you see there at times just struggling to make it below 70, barely making it, but we'll get there with temperatures in the afternoons in the 80s.